So, I was like, look, weeping cherries. They bloom like this time of year. Well, I guess it's probably early. I meant to get out here earlier when it was lit up better. But I was busy writing. But they're really beautiful. They're just like the first big, well, the daffodils come out first. And then these guys. Here, look. The daffodils. See, this is all really cool shit, too. It's just a mess. But it's not much to clean up. I mean, I fret over this stuff, and then when I clean it up, it's like, shit, that didn't take no time. And then, like, what's underneath it is like, whoa, that's cool. Because then I get to work from here. Because when I first built it, you know, I was like, yeah, okay, I move on to something else. I had enough of this shit. But then I come back, all I got to do is clean it up. Then it's like, okay, well, what am I going to do now? But look at these motherfuckers. And this is just the first ones, too. No, there's a few. It's a few different ones. But and they go all the way back. In the woods. I mean, I showed you before, but there's a lot more blooming now. And new ones will keep coming, you know, replacing these fancier ones. And yeah, see, there's some white ones, and there's like miniature ones and orange, and they go like, they're all over. It's just cool. Oh, I don't think you've been down here, have you? Yeah, this is cool too. And you might not have seen back here, the back of the swing. That thing's really nice. It's probably still fun. I haven't used it. But, and the stone. I got all this stone from the plantation field where they, you know, where they grew the farm field when they dug it up for to put in the apartments. I went over there like every day, all day. Well, Saturday and Sunday, and then after when they finished bulldozing and shit, I go over there and get all the rocks. And oh yeah, I ain't showed you this either. Probably mentioned it somewhere, but those green daylily shoots. That's like, I got shitloads of them all over the place. Like, and they were like, and they're up there. I got them every fucking where. But they're getting eaten up because of the fucking, because they was like, I did handyman work for these people. I read about them in the newspaper, you know, little local paper. When I was into daylilies and shit. And they was like, they were rich people with a big yard, and they were like serious daylily hybridizers, you know, like, and coming up with their own hybrid versions. And it's pretty easy, and it's really fun and cool. And so I went and found them, you know, and just to see their stuff, and started doing handyman work for them. And then they would give me the throwaways, which were like badass as shit. Compared, if you wanted to buy them, you know, they were like, she threw away everything but the best because she had so much stuff, and she grew them for like clubs. She was like she was like, you know, big daylily flower club lady and shit, you know. And I had them everywhere, and I hybridized them, and I moved them all, and they just got to be like, oh, well, that's what it was, is the weather changed. They stopped fucking blooming. They got to be too much. I put them all down there, and The wilder ones are more aggressive. Oh, I got them there. Yeah, these ones are pretty good. Those might be good too. They all need to be dug up. It's all up and down these shores here. They need to be like taken somewhere, you know, or well, that's what I want to do with the field. The first thing with that field or something is move all these, get them in some good soil, get them fucking blooming. Find out what I still got left. Get the wild ones separated from the good ones. and I got hostas. I got shit all over the place. I mean, they're all up there. But they haven't bloomed in years, but they're like really fucking nice. And then you can go around and you pollinate them with your fingers. And then they grow seeds. Like you go from different ones to different ones, and they mate, and they come out with combinations, and then they're like all unique, you know, that you made. And it's like really fucking fun, you know. And then you put them in the refrigerator in the winter. See the light come on. All right, what am I showing you? Okay, so this might not seem as interesting to you as it is to me, but I bet it is, because that's just the kind of swell bunny rabbit you are. But no, this is really, really cool, but it doesn't seem like it. This is where I started. This is where I learned all this crap. I just happened to try. You probably can't see. You've seen this before, though. That heavy wire. I started tying stuff together with that. And I was like, whoa. And I started getting ideas. And I know how to put stuff together. And I know a bit of engineering and stuff. And so I could see the ideas. And I kept going and going. I was like, oh, man, this shit. And I built geodesic domes and shit. I'm like, oh, man, this stuff's tight, you know. And it's easy. It's worth the effort and shit, right? You've heard all this. And I was thinking, man, if there were metal zip ties, I was going to invent them. Then, it's because I had ideas for all that. But it's too hard to tie that wire that way. It would take too long, you know, it would take forever. If only I had some stainless steel zip ties. Whoa, they make stainless steel zip ties. So, boom, you got all that. And meanwhile, on something else, you know, when I'm cutting sheet metal with the sheet metal shears, I get these pigtails, and I, you know, they pile up everywhere because I hate throwing them away because they're cool, and I got to, you know, I don't know, put a magnet. Hang a bunch of them from a magnet and put some fucking solar powered light in there, you know, hang it up and, you know, or I figure saying, well, in the day, I'm looking for, see, this is not as interesting to everybody else, but it's bad as shit. So I'm over here, and I don't want to use the stainless steel zip ties because they cost money. And it's for small ties, and so you got big tails on. So I would come back later maybe and do them. But I want this to, this is what I've been doing. So, like the big innovation from that garden next door, the contested garden, the watermelon, cantaloupe garden, the big takeaway there was getting the soil up here, counter level, and then bending the dirt down, getting it so it comes out here. So you got a kick step, like in a kitchen. See, in a kitchen, you got a place for your feet to go. So you're not reaching over the counter like, I'm falling down trying to reach for the salt way back there. Your feet can go a little bit, 5-6 inches further than the rest of your body. So, and I did that down there, and it was real. It was like, so, see, that's the key. It's comfortable to come out and weed or plant stuff or work it. It's really important to make you want to do more stuff instead of just like, you do a whole bunch and you wear out on it. But anyway, so today I'm doing that shit. And I want something quick, but I need a better idea for this than the stainless steel zip ties or the other stuff I might use. I was like, no. And then I go, what about this shit? And which normally I wouldn't do because it's sharp, it's razory. It's not too bad. It's actually pretty good, but I've been working with this shit, with this filtering the rock shit, and it's really hard on the hands. But and I'm working with a lot of metal anyway, and whenever I work that shit, it's like the hands, they start putting out this oil. So you can handle a lot of metal without cutting yourself, like better, and you get better from cutting yourself. So I say, yeah, you know what? I could, that won't bother my hands right now. And I started tying with it, and it is badass. It's easier to use. It's tight. It's fucking strong. And it's like, yeah, well, big deal. But it's like, no, it is a big deal because it's so fucking efficient and simple. Because this is like, from the heavy duty round wire to the easy, flexible to use stainless steel zip ties, which are expensive. They're every bit of worth it. But see, this is not, I trust the zip ties in some circumstances more. But it's great for a lot of, oh man, I love it. I fucking went right through. It was easier than the zip ties, and it's. You saw what I was doing there. I was hanging off. I was pulling. It's bad. It's fucking bad. So, anything else? I don't know, but I hope this comes out good. Hope I can get that down. I guess I can. Oh yeah, I got ideas. Okay, yeah, I'll show you that when I get there. But, okay. Oh, look, they didn't come back today. Which, all they have to do is come back a different day. But, the way it all happened, I'm like, oh yeah, but when I came out this morning, right? That shit was yesterday? God damn, man. Shit like that makes it seem like one day seems like a great long time because it's a big event. But where's the hole? There's the hole right fucking there. You can't see it. See where the light hit it? But when I came out here this morning, like, it's like, they ain't out here. I was waiting for rush hour in, so that's what they would do, wait for the rush hour to end and then go to work. And they wasn't there, but there's a cop who parks up there in the medium there, giving out tickets and shit. And I know, because I'll go over there and fuck with him, And I gave him a copy of Lorton's memoirs and shit, and kept trying to lobby him, like, don't want to start no shit. I want the cops to know what I'm doing, because if people got pissed off with that graveyard, I don't want people saying, why didn't you check with the cops? And I said, I did. I checked with the fire department. I told them I get them all copies. This is what I'm doing. Let me know if you want me not to do it or you got some concerns. Well, he wussed off on me because I'd see him regular, and then he wussed off. Then boom, I don't know that it was him because I just looked at him. I looked at him, and then I looked at the hole, and then I looked at him, I looked at the hole again, and I walked back in. And then I said, I'll come back out later and walk up to him. But he didn't come back the rest of the day. But it might not have been him because I didn't walk up there. But it's just funny because I ain't seen him out there in a while, but it's a nice day. It could be anything. But, I mean, I just keep seeing... I wasn't surprised to see. Yeah, I wasn't surprised they weren't there. I wasn't surprised he was. Now I won't be surprised if they come back. Hey, I'm gonna go. Bye, baby. I love you.